Next up is new releases. I have not watched the first episode yet, but I have watched most of the other seasons. Season 5 is right around where I lost some steam. However, this show that people can't see on the screen is Peaky Blinders. Season 6 just dropped. I love the show.
This is another show that I really want to get into that I've really tried. And I'm just like... I love everyone that is in this show. And I'm just like...
It's a slow burn.
I find more joy out of it watching clips of it on TikTok than I do the whole show.
I mean, honestly, I'm right there with you. I honestly have to think that, like, there's one joke or one line I use all the time, and it's really whenever someone questions what I'm doing. Ernie, why are you going to the store? Ernie, why did you buy that thing? Why did you just buy an iPad mini even when you have an iPad Pro? Because we can. Because we fucking can.
We fucking can. I love the no fighting one. No fight.
No fight.
No fucking fighting. And then, like, someone bumps him and he just fucking throws him on the ground.
So there's plenty of things like that in this show, and that's why I keep coming back to it. I'm just going to quickly read the... Let me see. I'm not... Whoa. Thank you, Mahaffey. Man, Mahaffey. Chef's kiss. These show notes this week are fantastic. I'm just going to read the synopsis for Season 6 or Series 6. If you're from the UK, the 6th series begins the 5th of December 1933 when Prohibition was repealed in the United States. Makes total sense. The Nazi Party has also obtained power in Germany, leading to a growth in membership of the British Union of Fascists. Okay, so we got newly renewed boozing plus fascists and a bunch of Irish people. I can't fucking wait. And I did not wear this hat on purpose, although I look great next to this.
You do look great.
Ensemble cast. Where do I fit? I feel like I'm closer to the guy in the back there. He's definitely an older gentleman, looking a little side-eyed, but that's all right. None of these gruff, stronger men up front. But I digress. And by the way, like, if you were looking at the cast list here, everybody's in this. I mean, Cillian Murphy, Sam Neill, Helen McCrory. It's the list goes on. I mean, I'm just scrolling through probably 30 people, 35 people. It's holy shit. This to me is like Band of Brothers when it comes to just people that if you know them, you know them. If you didn't know them, give it 5 years and you'll definitely know them. Next up. Am I losing you? Are you there? No. Okay, good. Next up is Guardians of Justice. Have you seen this trailer or seen anything about this?
Not a whole lot.
I saw like a teaser trailer and it was like the worst. And I was like, okay, is this going to be one of those like indie sci-fi future things that I'm just going to be like, okay, I'm going to watch it because it just looks goofy? The first episode is like it. Everything about this is clear. It's making fun of DC, but not. Like everything about it. So the premise is when their seemingly fearless leader self-destructs, a team of troubled superheroes must confront festering evil in the world and in themselves. That is an underselling for the very first episode where it's kind of present day, if you will. Yeah. But back in like right after World War II, World War III actually kicked off and like shit just started going terrible. And this alien from outer space shows up, Marvelous Man, and he basically ends war in a day. And he's played by Will Lee, and antics ensue after that. So he's basically
that sounds interesting,
dude. It's awesome. It's awesome just because William Lee is famous in his own right. You've got Jane Seymour, you've got Tiffany Hines, Derek Mears, Denise Richards, and then his playing his like, yes, and then playing his Batman counterpart known as Nighthawk is Diamond Dallas Page.
That's what Mike said. DDP, baby.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Dude. Like this, I was like, okay, I saw DDP, and I was like, I'm in. And then I opened like, the very first episode. Long story short, I'm just okay. The banners is going up for this. The banner is going up. In the very first several seconds of this movie or this series, basically Superman is so exhausted from just trying to save humanity for 40 years that he's like, you fuckers just don't get it. I keep trying to save you every day. And then when I close my eyes, all I hear is like, you didn't save us. You didn't do enough. And he's just over it. And basically puts a kryptonite bullet in his mouth and just, bow, it just blows his brains out on live television. Yeah, it's wild. And the president is played by, I can't remember the actor's name from Stargate, the TV series. He had a huge symbol on his forehead. Either way, it's wild, man. And it kicks things off. His girlfriend.
I really want to watch this.
Dude, it's so.
You like really sold me on it.
It's bonkers. This. There's like the way they do storytelling is pretty great because there's definitely like live sets involved. I just named a bunch of famous people who look amazing, and then you get to like they do like cartoon or claymation. Like it's just different styles of animation that kind of give a little bit of storytelling. So far, again, I'm only in the first episode, and I'm thrilled. I can't wait to watch the rest of it. I just wish I had more time. It's just dope. Dope. Unfortunately, we go straight from what I feel is like a super exciting kind of show to Apple TV's Ben Stiller project, Severance. All right, so Severance is actually about the company Lumen Industries that uses a severance medical procedure to separate the non-work memories of some of their employees from their work memories. Long story short, it sounds like if you have had something traumatic happen or you just want to leave, not really even give a shit about your day job, you can go try to work for this company, Lumen Industries, and they will do a procedure that when you enter their premises, separates the mind that you have outside of work from the mind you have inside of work.
I like that premise. If I could just like flip a switch to where if I don't have to think about work when I'm not at work. Because, like, literally, like, that's my whole life.
You're like, I just mentioned at the top of the show
like,
about how
I
hate my day job.
Like, even right now. Like, even right now I'm thinking about work. Even right now I'm, like, in the middle of, like, work crap.
The downside is, like, they don't have any correlation with the outside world. And what I mean by correlation, they don't have any understanding of where they're from, what their parents look like. They don't know if they've ever been late or not. They can only assume. If they get into work and they look down at their arms and they got bruises, they're just like, I guess my outside person went like skiing or some shit.
But you tell me that you go to work for 8 hours a day and all you got to think about is work. Like, you don't got to worry about any of the shit going on at home or none of, like, that stuff. And then, like, you clock out, you walk out the building, and then, like, you're your normal self. And then you don't got to think about anything that happens at work.
Maybe
how that shit worked.
If I can get, like, if I get a survey for my inner self, if I can get a survey for my inner self of, like, are they torturing me? Like, how happy am I down there?
Yeah, like.
But there's none of that. There's just, like, hey, here's an intro video of your Audi being like, hey, shit sucks. You're welcome for not knowing what the fuck I know.
It's like 50 first dates.
Yeah. But so like of course you've got Adam Scott, and I really enjoy his work. He's basically the main character of this thing. You've got Christopher Walken in it. You've got John Turturro, Patricia Arquette.
Speaking of John Turturro, we're going to talk about him later on in the show.
Yes, sir. Zach Cherry. Zach Cherry, if I remember quickly, this actor, he is the guy that was on Shang-Chi, the bus ride, where he's like, guys, I'm gonna film this dude. He's doing some karate moves. I took some.
That's the guy who says, "Yo, Spider-Man, do a backflip."
Yeah, do a backflip.
He's like the new Stan Lee of all the Marvel movies, where he just shows up and does random shit.
Yeah, that's that guy. He's in it.
That's that Mike Mahaffey says that I look like.
Oh shit, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You're nothing like that guy.
Fucked up.
You're nothing like that guy.
I'm a big brown guy. I'm okay with that.
Nah, man, you're unique. You're on this show. He's on that show. They're different. Okay. But seriously though, that guy's pretty funny. He's fucking great in this fucking show. So it's not even. It's not even insult.
I would take this in a heartbeat, even if they were doing fucked up shit to me while I was at work.
Oh. Well, then I think you would love this show. I think you'll love this show. It's 4 episodes in. Michelle,
I'm gonna watch it, and then we're gonna get back on the show, and I'll be like, "Hey, dude. Even more so now than ever, I will absolutely take this deal."
It's funny. Michelle's like, "I can't watch that. You know, it's depressing." I'm like, "Yeah, not really though.
Whatever.
It's mystery and intrigue, and whatever. I won't. I got the spoiler banners up, but I'm gonna put them down. I'll hesitate.
2 shows that we've talked about. Like, I'm fucking in. Are you kidding me?
This last show I have not seen is called Suspicion, but I'm really excited to see it. And I'll tell you why. Suspicion: 5 people, 3 men and 2 women. That's really the point. Have their lives turned upside down after being identified by London police as suspects in the kidnapping and subsequent disappearance of American media mogul Catherine Newman, who's played by Uma Thurman, when her son disappears, named Leonardo. My biggest nod here is, even though I haven't seen it, I'm just going to name 5 shows, and Dom, you can tell me if you've seen these shows, you've heard of these shows, you're interested in these shows. 5 in a row. Big Bang Theory.
Like it.
Krypton from Sci-Fi.
Never watched it.
Scorpion from CBS, or World War Z. That's a movie.
Was Scorpion the one about the guy that was on the spectrum that was really smart?
Yes, sir. No EQ.
Yep, got him.
Next, we've got Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
It was okay.
What? You're dead to me. And then finally, last one, Merlin from BBC.
Oh, the BBC one?
Yes.
I liked it.
All right, so these 5 people, they're under investigation. They're actually from those 5 shows. So the first guy, Kunal Nayar, he's actually Raj Koothrappali from Big Bang. Natalie, let's see, Georgina Campbell, who reminds me of Tessa Thompson. She is actually Lyta Zod in Krypton on Sci-Fi that I enjoyed. LDS Gable, he's actually from Scorpion, a.k.a. the doctor who was trying to tell Brad Pitt, what's up, Brad Pitt, yet again in this episode.
Got it. Yeah, okay. I'm tracking.
Shoots himself in the face. And then Elizabeth Henstridge, she's actually Gemma Simmons from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
And then finally...
She looks just like... she talks just... Not looks. She talks just like Emma Watson.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Nice. And then finally, Angel Colby. She actually played Guinevere in Merlin. So a bunch of big names, a bunch of big shows. So they've got some acting chops. Obviously, Apple's not hiring, schlubs or whatever. And then Uma Thurman. Yeah. I mean...
Mike said the do a flip guy is awesome. Absolutely.
Do a flip!
Do a flip!
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. So good. But no, I'm excited about this show. It's been around for a while.
That sounds really cool. That sounds right up my alley, too.
I definitely think it's worth checking out for anybody who's into that kind of like, get away from the cops, mystery genre, and these.
Have you been watching these kind of dramas recently? Like Defending Jacob reminds me of. Did you watch this or?
I did not.
Easttown.
So that's definitely those 2 in particular. I think the reason I haven't is because of their affiliation with Marvel. When I see Chris Evans, I see Jeremy Renner. I'm like, eh.
Jeremy Renner's in what?
He's Hawkeye.
No. The mayor of Easttown, not the mayor of something. The mayor one is mayor of Easttown is what's her face? Kate Winslet.
Oh yeah, saw that one.
Yeah.
The mayor,
you're
like a horse, mayor. Not like the mayor.
Yeah, the mayor is the one with Jeremy Renner.
The mayor. Yeah.
That's by the same guy who did.
Which one?
I thought was it Dennis Villeneuve?
The one with Kate Winslet was fantastic. She nailed that Philadelphia accent.
Yeah.
That what's the name of that county over there? Oh God, that's gonna bother me. God damn it. Yeah, she nailed that accent. That whole I joined in like 2 episodes in. Michelle's like, I've been binging this show. It's so great. And it's like, okay, let's watch it. And all of a sudden, the last 3 episodes, I'm like, is it on? When does it come on? Saturday? I don't
Yeah.
care. Let's watch it. Awesome.
Defending Jacob was interesting. It's very hard to see Chris Evans in a role other than Captain America at this point, but
I mean, I did enjoy his like Knives Out appearance.
Ashley and I played a game the other day. Before we finish this, we played a game the other day where it was like you name an actor and you name their best movie and their worst movie. And for Chris Evans, I said his worst movie is Not Another Teen Movie or Fantastic Four 2: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Those would be my choices.
His best movie, I think his best movie is Knives Out. He was fucking incredible.
So good. It's so good. I realized like
he's
just
dick.
Yeah, he's basically just being like if he can go to a party, have a couple of beers, and then just be like, I'm gonna pick on that person tonight. But like
Right.
everybody in the room.